Before we get straight into probably the best DNA guide I've found, I just want to take a moment and thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It just blows my mind how a little fan base like mine can grow so rapidly over the course of a 6-month journey. Can't wait to get back to you guys at 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Yo guys, welcome back to Dino Domain. Now because Era expansion is just around the corner, should be coming out in the next couple weeks, I decided to make yet another DNA guide to help prepare you guys for Era expansion. Now to make this guide as easy as possible, I suggest you guys go to the store and purchase the Underwater Creatures Game Pass. Sets you back 300 Robux, which is like $6, but it makes it way more rewarding and speeds up the process a lot more. Now, I will get into other alternatives if you can't afford this, but I recommend you get this first. Now, I have shown this guide before previously, but I think this way of how you do it is significantly better. So when you load in the game, go to characters, and if you have bought the Game Pass, I recommend you use this creature, the Lepidotes. Sorry for butchering my pronunciation there. And if you haven't bought the Game Pass, the alternative dinosaurs that you can use could be most likely the Baryonyx. I've seen a lot of players use it. The Spinosaurus. Pretty much any creature that can go in both land and water, but is reasonably fast. I've found the penguin to be the best choice, however it can be quite annoying to get. Now when you've spawned in, I'm using the penguin for example, you want to make your way to the Great Lake. Now I know what you're thinking, I've done this guide before, how could it be any different? Well, it's significantly better, that's what it is. Mangrove swamps, you don't want to farm swim fruit there, as it's tedious, the water is murky, but the main reason why you don't want to go to the mangrove swamps to farm swim fruit is the spawn cap for these fruits is significantly less than the Great Lake, and it is so much harder to move around the mangrove swamp. But this isn't even the main thing that I'm going to get into. There's still a really important thing for this guide, which makes farming swim fruits about 10 times easier. So when you've finally made it to the Great Lake, you want to get your eyes peeled onto these swim fruits. They look like these little blue things I put on the top left of the screen, and they're found in these reed patches. Now before you click off thinking, oh, this is just one of his regular DNA guides, there's still a lot more to this. And I think you're going to want to listen to what I'm going to say now. So, there's a lot of information to absorb, so feel free to replay the video or just this part. So after you've finished farming your swim fruits, if you got some, you got none, you want to immediately leave the server. Now when you left the server, you want to click on servers here, scroll down, load more, and go to one of these lowest population servers. These servers will have a fresh patch of swim fruits, and click join. Now when you join the server, you'll be in the exact location from where you left from. Meaning, you're going to constantly see a fresh wave of swim fruits every time you rejoin. So what you're going to do with this guide is you're just going to rinse and repeat. You're going to join a lower populated server, clear out the Great Lake, seeing the swim fruits, and then rejoin another lower populated server. And pretty much you can get sometimes lucky where there's 7 swim fruits in one of these servers, which is 70,000 DNA in under 2 minutes. I'm just gonna keep refreshing. Sometimes there won't be swim fruits as other players are doing this, but majority of the time you're gonna make a fortune. I did this yesterday and I got about 600,000 DNA in about 2 hours. Now compared to my other guides, this is easily the best DNA method I know of, and I've spent plenty of hours studying what is the right DNA method, what gives the most, and this wins it. Hands down, the best thing I've uncovered. And if you really want to be extra, however, I don't recommend it, but you can have your penguin or a baryonyx at the mangrove swamp, and then your fish at the Great Lake, and just switch between dinosaurs, then refresh server and join that. And you have a fresh spawn of swim fruits for either lake. But essentially, you get the gist. You want to rejoin, farm the swim fruits, leave the server to another one, farm the swim fruits, and just repeat, repeat, and repeat. And you'll be getting so much DNA. And considering era expansion is most likely going to cost you well over $1 million, especially if you haven't gotten the previous era expansion dinosaurs, I think this guide will do you very good and will prepare you. And we're expecting era expansion in about 2 weeks, so you'll definitely have enough DNA then if you do this for just even a couple hours. So once you've farmed your swim fruit, you're going to head to Jerry's store, which is like a little emblem on the map. And when you're here, you're just going to sell it to him. As you can see, I'd farmed for about 40 minutes and got 270,000 DNA. I hope you guys enjoyed this DNA guide video. Comment down below what you think of it, and if there's any other DNA guide or recommendations that you think is better than this, because I think this is hard to beat, definitely. Not only is it fast and efficient, you don't really need to concentrate that hard compared to like the mini games where you get 10,000 DNA each. And in this method, it kind of just destroys that. You rejoin a server, you can get up to 30k DNA within a minute if you get lucky, or even 70k if you're very lucky. Now before I head off, it'd mean the world to me if you guys could share this video. Needs to reach out to all of Dinosaur Arcade's members, because this is a groundbreaking DNA guide, I reckon. And yeah, just subscribe if you want. We'll be giving away multiple hybrids at 1,000 subscribers, which we're really close to. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, yo.